we will be talking with my friends, dearest friends, okay? Pero bago natin sila tawagin, sino dito ang mga Gen 1ers? Gen 1ers dito. Okay. Yung mga low-key Pokemon trainer pala. Yung mga, ano pa Pokemon pala to? Ano kayo? Legit? Weh.
Low-key nga eh.
DLD ka, tapos Pokemon trainer ka pala. Yung mga ganon, di ba? So right now, I'm pretty sure
low-key nga eh. Ba't mo pinagtataas ng kamay?
Low-key Pokemon trainers. I'm pretty sure everyone will relate sa pag-uusapan natin ngayon with, ewan ko na lang kung hindi nyo sila kilala. Promise. Pag hindi nyo sila kilala, tarongin nyo to, yung babae. Joke lang, yes! So! Siyempre, hindi natin papakabangin to kasi excited na ako makapagtsikahan dito, makipag-bardagulan. Legit! Abang kung paano kayo mag-uusap dito on stage. Sana lang, tulungan nila ako mag-informal ngayong araw na to. Yes! Okay! So, are you ready to meet them? Sisimulan na natin. Ang ating first guest for today. So yung mga nagpa-PUBG dito? PUBG players! Yes! Oh, wow! Ayun ako yung tamaan mo eh. Yes! She is a caster of PUBG and also a low-key Pokemon trainer. And also an amplified talent, guys! Please welcome Andy! Kapogi Sports ko to, guys. Kilala sa esports community. Say hi, Andy! Hi! Okay, kasama na Pokemon trainers natin dyan.
Hello sa mga Pokemon trainers. Actually, nandito kami day number 1 and sobrang dami ng tao. And sabi ko, sa mga friends ko din sa e-play, sabi ko, grabe yung community ng Pokemon, day 1 tayo, because ang ingay, pati yung host, grabe yung energy, grabe. And anong oras na nun, mga 4 or 5, sabi ko, wow, sabi ko, amazing. And this is actually my first time to be here sa isang Pokemon event, so thank you for having us, and I'm excited to meet all of you.
So much, Andy. Yes, we leave the stage. You may go on the back of the stage. Oh yeah, yes. And of course, our second guest. Oh, tek na lang, walang gagalaw. Our tita, gamer, Coach Abby! Yeah, ito, legit to. Dahil nakikita ko yung mga content niya ng Excel, tapos nagugulat na lang ako Generation 9 yung mga Pokemon nakasulat. Oh, say hi to our Pokemon trainers.
Hi, Pokemon trainers. Thank you sa pagsabi dito. And pansin ko may issue na yung production. Sabi ko sila ng Gen 1ers, sabi ko yung mga batang kanto. Wow!
Oh, of course, our next guest, guys. I'm pretty sure napanood nyo na ang mga comedy skit niya. And kilalang-kilala to. Lahat ng kanta ginawa niya ng Michael Jackson version. Please welcome, Duray! Sample naman siya. Gawin mo nga Michael Jackson version ng Pokemon theme song. Ako si Officer Brainy. Oh, diba? Clever ko doon, magaling ko. Hindi daw na nabili pag lipo ko dito. Thank you so much, Dave. And our next guest. Ito guys, alam ko, lagi siya napapanood kung saan-saan na at ano na nangyari?
Tama.
Yes. And I'm pretty sure, kilala nito, pero hindi nyo alam na talagang low-key Pokemon trainer ko. At kung makikita nyo mga tattoo na sa katawan, puro Generation 1 Pokemon, promise yan. Palakpakan! Hey! Galactic Show!
Hello everyone. What is the answers? Galactic Shark, welcome to the Empire. Hip hip!
Hey!
Hip hip!
Hooray! Kuya, wait. 5,000.
Thanks for having us today. Excited ako mag-content mo sa inyo. Tapos, kung gusto nyo umabot sa amin, nakita nyo na kami ni kung kami nangangat. Wala ko masulit, pero hindi.
Hinintay ko eh, sabihin ko pala. And last but not the least, tingnan natin kung meron siyang life hack sa atin ngayon, okay? Ito, alam ko, kilala niyo sa mga comedy skit yan, guys. Pero legit, even Pokemon try kami sa atin ito. Minsan nagtatanong pa ako, sinong Pokemon to, nung generation ng IPS. Please welcome, Mr. Life Hack, Hack! Reunite all people with you. Say hi naman, ha? Hello po! Ako po si Hans Melendez. Ito, like-up para sa inyo. At ako ang nag-umpisa ng AI sa Pilipinas. Online videos. Yes. And si Hans ay WCG second placer. Represent ako ang Philippines. Recently, second place po sila sa Mobile Legends. Yes, ayan. So ngayon, I'm pretty sure nakaka-relate tayo sa pag-uusapan natin ngayon with our TikTok page team kasi na medyo tayo, babalik tayo sa 1990s. Sabi nga ni Coach.
Sabi naman yun.
Mga bata na ito, okay. So, uupo din ako, syempre. Hello, ako po si Bertie. Yes, let's go. Yan. Yung pangalan pala ako dyan. Yun. So, shut na. Buksan na yan. Shut na din. So, yun lang. I'm pretty sure some of you are very well aware that I'm really active sa Pokemon community. But these are my friends, mga kakwentuhan ko rin yan sa Pokemon, sa group chat namin. Yan sila Adriel. Minsan tatanong ako dyan, anong meron kayo, sino yung Pokemon na to, ano ulit pangalan nito, nasa Toys R Us kami, yan, mga kakwentuhan ko sila. Pero, alamin natin ang ano, root cause. Sorry, root cause. Mga gano'n, kung paano sila nagsimula sa Pokemon. So, simulan natin kay Red Queen Andy.
Sabi naman ako lang unang alay. Pero ako, honestly kasi when Pokemon came out, I was 9 years old. So, that time, ayan, meron na tayong age reveal na yan!
Age reveal.
Ito lang sinabi ni Bernie kanina, yung mga Gen 1 dito. Parang tam nyo naman, tayo yung una eh. Tayo yung dito. So, syempre ako, when I was 9 years old, ito yung pinaka-coolest na pwede mo panoorin sa movie, ito yung pinag-uusapan ng mga classmates nyo, yung ganyan, di ba? And somehow, since nagkaroon ako ng baby brother, ayan, so it's something na I share with them. Syempre, yung labas pa ng unang Pokemon dun sa Game Boy, and then nagkaroon ng Pokemon Go. So, isa ako dun sa mga malalaki na. Actually, the whole trip namin sa Tokyo, nung nagpunta kami ng Japan, nanguhuli kami ng Pokemon kasi yung cousin ko talaga was such a big fan of Pokemon. Halos makompleto niya, even yung mga rarest Pokemon dun sa kanya.
Hindi ko talaga alam. Si Andy kasi yung nag-design ng Pikachu. Nandun siya ng era na yun.
Actually, bago i-launch na doon ako, part na akong project. In-approve natin.
Di mo niya natamang pero 70 mo na doon.
25 na ako guys.
Wala pong katotohanan ng ito ko. Ato boys, ato girls. Ito lang kan, dati kasi di pa ang hirap pa rin get your hands on the TCG. Alam niyo daw sa City North Edsa. Isang store lang yung nagtitinda na sa may-ari. So, ang hirap talaga to get your hands on the merchandise. So, ang dati ginagawa namin doon yung text. Yung text.
Yung text.
Yung hinitawa.
Saka pogs.
Kasi pag-wala kami.
Taas kamay, may alam ng text, saka pogs. Nakatamba na kayo lahat.
Kung hindi nyo alam, yung sleeves or back-end keyboards ay sakto sa dalawang text. kasi na 150 and more receipts. So, pinupleto talaga namin yung text using yung MPA card na album. Ganun siya ng pamit talaga. And I remember, kasi yung parents ko nun so bawal na yung, may word kasi na monsters, di ba? Bawal yung monster, devil, kaya stick nila yung connection ko ng bata ako. But, yun nga, when I grew older, ang saya kasi nung unang roll out ng Pokemon Go, sino dito yung mga batang luneta? Yan, luneta kasi kami tsaka Ecom. Kasi sa Ecom ako
Circle. Circle.
Circle.
Nasa Eastwood.
Sa North, ano eh.
Sa luneta, yung sila ko noon, mga nag-assign ng carbon rock. Kasi tatawiran yung
Yabang.
check ko yung mga nag-assign ng Pokemon Go. Yeah, that's the whole thing. And I grew up with it. I grew old and I started
So, I mean, for me, feel ko nga yung pinakaunang experience ko with Pokemon might have been with yung trading card game. Because I played, now I play Magic the Gathering. So, lahat ng mga Magic the Gathering players dyan, let's go! But I performed in Yu-Gi-Oh! So, syempre, medyo uso na talaga yung card game sa high school ko. And then may naglabas ng mga Pokemon cards. Parang interesting yung artwork nito. Some dude had like a base set Charizard, which I don't know if he has now. Pero parang pinakaharabas na lang doon. And then I found out there was a game, kasi syempre napapanood ko siya, yung the Pokemon all the time. Alam ko memorize the birthday Pokemon kasi mag-Pokemon din.
Kabisado ni Hansi.
So yung sa akin was my first ever game was Fire Red. Fire Red pa yun. Yeah. But then I think I ended up really liking Ruby more. So because I love the starters in the region. Pero yun, Fire Red was my first ever experience. Game Boy SP pa yun. Yung parang mo mag-flip phone. Yung mga alam nun, may Game Boy SP. Diba kung hindi nyo alam yun, maganda na bata masyado na kayo bata. No? Pag di nyo alam pa yung Game Boy SP. Yung advance na sila, kasi yung advance ko. Yung advance yung yung Engage. Alam nyo ba yung Engage na cellphone? Yung Engage. Yun, mukhang ganun yung Game Boy Advance. Kasi SP sa photo pa yun. So yun pa yun. Diba? Tapos yung maglalaro ka sa ilalim ng bukod mo at ito mo kayo ng parents mo. Ikaw, sorry.
Consider na naman tayo SP. Naabutan ko nga yung Game Boy Pocket eh.
Okay.
Na-age na din ako bigla. Naabutan ko yung first ever Pokemon Game Boy is Pokemon Blue. Yung release mismo sa Game Boy Pocket. Tapos super favorite ko si Squirtle.
Shark, ano ka ba? Water type fan? Water type starter fan? Sino ba water type starter fan dito?
Mga generation. Lagi yung water type yung Pilipinas. Kasi Shark
Sharpedo.
Kaya naman nga, yung first Pokemon, first encounter ko yung Pokemon talaga is yung
Original stop ko ito.
Pokemon Blue sa Game Boy Pocket.
Hasbro.
Each reveal.
Ano yung age mo? Tsaka wala ka din yung age mo. Ayan, yung sasabi ko. Meron siyang tattoo na starter Pokemon Generation 1. Ano ba? Bakit napakialam mo na? Bakit natgal? Bakit detach? Ito na ang ating Team Rocket with the speed of light.
Nag-start pa ako as a Pokemon fan. Ako yung Pokemon fan na salat sa buhay ng bata. Na ngayon na nagbabawi na meron ng adult money. Actually, nag-start ako. Since wala kami nagkaroon ng Game Boy Color, Game
Age reveal.
Tapos, unang Pokemon game ko is Pokemon Blue. Pero before ako nakalaro noon, tutok ako sa TV kasi sa Channel 7 natin. Di ba yung Pokemon, Tagalog na, after ng Jackie Chan Adventures. So yun lang yung tanging libangan ko. Hanggang sa pagtanda ko, ito, ewan ko baka mapatay na rin ako Pokemon. Okay na, pero baka may Gmail ko kayo dyan. Pili ako.
Ang galing ko, oo. So ang galing no, I mean, halos lahat para sa TCG talaga yun. Kasi si Coach, parang pupunta ka pa sa dun sa text. I mean, kasi dati, ako shared eh. Di ko alam paano lang ng TCG, kinukulit ko lang Evolution. Tapos di ba may album ka na dapat complete yung Evolution sa Under Challenge World. Pero tapos, since yun ang nga, di ba syempre na tayo para na-influence ng mga SED, dahil na-influence ng kanyang mga brothers ng Pokemon. Pero ano ba yan? What it is about the Pokemon, kasi the Pokemon really captivates you. Kasi what I heard there, parang nababasa ko, usually mga Pokemon fans daw talaga, parang passion, parang something about, loving animals, gano'n. Pero on your personal opinion, ano yung meron sa Pokemon na parang hanggang ngayon, pag bumabalik pa rin tayo. I mean, meron tayong mga, siyempre, tinako ng ibang franchise, anime, series, movies, pero by the end of the day, pag nakakita akong Pikachu, diba, mapapalapit ka talaga. Proven ko yan, nasa Toys R Us tayo, huwag yung nilulog. So ikaw, Andy, paano ka, bakit sa until now, like, iba ba yung Pokemon? Sa, nagkakas ka na PUBG, diba? Pero, pag may Pokemon,
actually, marami na rin talaga nag-i-invite sa akin to try and cast na yung Pokemon, no? So, pero it's leaning towards MOBA, and ako kasi, I really like the sound of God. So, doon talaga ako sa FPS, kaya I really love casting for PUBG. So, it's really one game that helped me go through the whole pandemic. Pero syempre, Pokemon kasi, meron yung special case sa heart ko. Kasi, hindi kasi, di ba, unang tropa mo kasi, mga pinsan mo, di ba? Yun yung unang tropa mo eh. So kami kasi, magkakalapit yung bahay namin, so we all grew up together. And syempre, Pokemon. Kailangan, yung pipiliin ko na Pokemon, mas wala ka sa Pokemon mo, di ba? So ako, di ba, labanan kami, syempre kailangan ako, alam ko si Mew. Si Mew kasi, nung first gen, siya yung pinakamalakas eh. Di, akin yan. Akin din si Charizard. So kung naglaban tayo, para ka na agad. So, it's something na parang culture yung magpipinsan. Eventually, lalaki din kayo, di ba? Magkakaroon kayo ng mga kapatid. And it's something that you can still enjoy talking together pag kami reunion, naglalaro kami ng console, para kaming bumabalik sa pagkabata. And for me kasi, ako, love language ko talaga kasi is really time. So, I do spend it with family, relatives, especially my brothers and my sisters kasi talagang, I really want to have a close bond with them. And playing consoles, talking about Pokemon, and just experiencing itong mga conventions na ganito. Honestly, yung little sister ko would love to come here. She loves doing cosplay. And medyo newbie kasi siya, so sabi ko, well, ayun, may friends na ako, my TikTok friends will definitely take it sa mga community gatherings such as this one. And again, I'm very happy to be here, especially kasama ko yung TikTok and just sharing yung passion. Katulad ng sinabi ni Vika nung in-interview mo kanina, it's just something na binabalikan mo kasi ito yung mga bagay na ina-enjoy mo natin nung bata ka.
Essentially back to your childhood 75 years
So
ago.
for me, that's the whole experience for me. Show some respect to your elders, my God.
Sorry po, inang. Sorry po, ampaw.
Sana siguro ang magic ng Pokemon, that's why it stays relevant, is alam sa kasal yung something old, something borrowed, something new. I feel like Pokemon has that magic na it's, 25 years ago or whatever, I don't know. It is, let's be honest, it's something old, right? Pero at the same time, something new also. Marami pa rin innovations, there's like innovations of how to enjoy something. A new Pokemon na comes out, so lagi may something new. Pero yung something borrowed, I think, yun yan, resonates with me. When you think about yung relationship of trainers with their Pokemon, in the same way na a lot of us grew up to be for parents as well. Diba? Parang ako yung pagkunan ko actually may Pikachu siya na hoodie, may siyang calendar because it resonates. So it's something old, something new, and the concept sense of friendship and competition, diba? And the fact that it took Ash so many battles and years and tears to win something, it resonates yung ganun tayo sa buhay, like parang just on striving. So yeah, that's what it is for me. Something
For me, on a personal end, you know, what about Pokemon captivates me and captivated me when I was younger and even now. I've always loved RPGs. For those who don't know, I played Dungeons and Dragons. So lahat naman, naglalaro ng Dungeons and Dragons dyan. Let's come on, let's go! Quick Money Driver, follow those goblins. Yeah, so for me, Pokemon, I think it might have been one of my first few forays into RPG, because you kind of go there, you name yourself, you name your trainer, so the trainer is you, and you get to kind of craft a team. And it's your own team. It can be a non-meta team, diba? Pwedeng puro melt lang yung team mo. But that's like, if that's what your character would do, that's what you would do. Kasi kung character mo yung iiwasan mo lang ng si Kid Trainer Bob, ayaw mo sila kalabanin, iiwas ka, because that's not what I would do. Like, my character is always using Spike. I always want, diba? So, I think a lot of it is for kids also, that whatever you're going through, it's always a great little escape you can put yourself into. That's why a lot of people are into RPG, because we just kind of want to have an escape sometimes. So it's a separation from life and all of its hardships. And Pokemon, I think, as a kid and even now, is a great way to do that. That isn't too heavy. Hindi naman tayo nag-Elder Scrolls, nag-Dark Souls dito. Diba? So Dark Souls is like an escape, but also it gives you more problems than fixes any problems. But Pokemon is a nice, light-hearted way to just enjoy yourself, and especially some Pokemon you can only evolve by trading. It forces you to make friends. Wala ka Pokemon na ganito, hindi kayo nag-trade. May cable pa, diba? That's why ang tagal ko walang Kingdom. Pero sana naman kami ng Kingdom dyan. Abangan nyo, pupuntahan nga lahat. Adik ko ay Kingdom. So that's me. Yung RPGs always remember one of my heart-tapping movies.
Sino dito ang introvert? Tapos kami ng mga introvert. Kasi ako, hindi man talaga, pero isang sobrang introvert ko talaga. Kaya, sa totoo lang kaya sa protect kayo ng tayo ko. Kasi puso ko na talaga sa kanya. Anyway, ang tanong is, ano sa puno mo nang captivate sa'yo? Kasi yun nga, mahilig akong mag-isa. Tapos, kasama ko lang ang aking Game Boy. Advanced na. Joko. Genki. Tapos, kailangan ko lang ako. Yun nga. So, as sa puno mo kasi, diba? Isa ka ng bata na parang na-save mo yung buong world. Ganun. So, that's what activated me. Kasi kahit na solo lang siya tapos meron siyang mga Pokemon kasama, tapos yung mundo na medyo impressed with you're with your charged with powers and stuff. Tapos, you're able to save the world. Parang as a kid, parang yung message na yun na anything is possible. You can do anything. You can be the champion. You can be the champion. Kahit na si Ash, medyo matagal. You can be the very best. Pero, alam mo yun, kahit maraming friendships na pinagod sa'yo, ang Pokemon World, eventually, you'll reach kayo. Ayoko maniwala.
Thank you for that wonderful question. Give it up. Only personally, kasi mahilig ako mag-collect. So, during the game, hindi ako maalis sa route na yun kapag hindi ko nahuhuli lahat ng Pokemon. Nandyan si Ulbawinyan, nagagaya na ako, Cerebi, nandun lahat para mahuli ko. Kasi shiny hunter din po ako, yes. May shiny legs ako, kompleto, yay! So ayun, mahilig talaga ako sa ulit. So yun talaga activate sa akin sa Pokemon.
Hindi, ano kasi Pokemon is about journey talaga eh. And everyone, parang yung share nila dito is may journey din. Hindi lang basta-basta dahil gusto ko si Pikachu, kaya I mean, gusto ko na yung Pokemon. May something na sa journey nila sa pagdala na yung Pokemon that really captivates their heart. Their heart, yung diba? Yung heart. Basta ang heart. Easy. Pero, yeah, so, because of Pokemon kasi ako personally, like, nagsimula talaga ako sa Pokemon before, jumping to another franchise. Like, after ko, siguro mga Gen 3 na ako nag-start nung bago ko makaling ng ibang ibang mga anime dyan. Pero, guys, when did you start, like, expanding to other franchises? Kasi, ano na tayo, batang Pokemon. Ano rin ako, GMA, hihintay ko ba yan after kung ano mang oras, may Sona, hihintay ko lagi talaga lumabas ang Starmie, MST, gano'n. Tapos, nung mga, Johto na, and then Generation 3 na, parang, okay, di ba namin Pokemon? And then I started exploring. And then, what I love is, what I look for another franchise is something na medyo katulad sa Pokemon. Kaya guys, paano yung naman gano'n? Kasi ako, magugustuhan ko, alam mo yung isang mga anime, dapat ganito. Mayroon something sa Pokemon. It's not about like, may magka-match ka din or whatever. Pero something na parang yung journey niya, yung character development ni yun na yung sinasabi. Yun. So, ganun yung hinahanap ko. Kasi nasimula ako sa Pokemon. Ayun, you start natin. Lagi ka kaya natatawag kita.
Nagsimula yun sa Daimos.
Ako kasi competitive ako as always. So lahat yun, pag may lumabas naman, pag may games sa lumabas, hamunan na yan. So, yun. Ako, for me, that's it. Yun yung siguro hatak ko talaga na ibang taon ko at na-i-share sa mga ibang tao. Like, sa kanila, competitive ako may coach, competitive ako may trainer.
Was there something about Pokemon? Was there something about Pokemon that, like something you loved about it, na nakita mo sa ibang franchise, you're like, I think ako magustuhan ko rin. May ganun moment.
Oh my gosh, kasi when it came out, tapos natapos na din siya, syempre, na-focus na din ako sa mga ibang shows. Ayoko kasi sabihin ko yung mga shows na kasabay ng Pokemon, talagang
Machine Gun Show!
ano na to talagang reason pero hindi ko makasabay yan sila Zenki, Galabisi. I heard you, thank you so much. Ito lang ako sinasabi ko Pero yung mga ganun, syempre, it will always be about something na friendship. Kapag naman sinabi ni Coach, yung get together kayo. Lalo na alala ko for Shiggy
Parang OG na lang.
Friendship yun kasi mag-best friend sila na na-in-love sa isang guy. Friendship pa din, pero na na-ikang friendship. Ay, na-iba yung friendship, parang hindi. Pero hindi yun, something lang sa akin.
Parang hindi talaga ako naniniwala kapag friendship yung Shiggy yung ewan ko. Pero, siguro yung hinahanap ko, I think yung sa elements, yung how one element that's very strong can be countered differently. I think it does means naman, even yun, di ba, most of the games that are rolled out, even sa FPS like Valorant and stuff, the skills contradict, di ba? May mga skills na pangontra, even sa Roblox, whether it's ML or Showcase, yung fact na meron talagang meta na tinatawag, and meron ka loss of elements na you can't really trump yung mga bagay. There are limitations na hindi porket you think you're so strong or level whatever ka na, hindi ka makakapil sa weakness against specific people. So I think yung analytical side of things na parang you have to make a decision na do I go sa mga Pokemon na labang sa speed or sa something like that. And ganun din sa real life, di ba? Parang you have to guys wanted to get to know me. So, yeah, yun naman ang take ko. Kaya, even the games that I play, it's the same concept.
For me, it's I think Pokemon was my first ever experience with yung term ng meta. Kasi nung naglalaro, tapos kumeta yung meta, mga ganun. When I was playing with my friends, akala ko just use whatever Pokemon. Eh, tas yung mga nagsiserve na ng mga Bulbapedia, they started talking about EVs and IVs. Sabi ko, ano yun? Yung Pokemon kasi EV, hindi ko maintindihan. Tapos yung sabi ko, mas malakas yung Gengar niya sa Gengar ko, pareho naman level 100. Pero somehow, mas malakas pala yung SPF na hindi pa ganun-ganun pa. Diba yung happiness level niya, pakinggan niya ng pagkain, mga ganun. And then I've realized that there is something called a meta team, a meta build. And dun yung nag-foster sa akin yung level of competitiveness, but also, alam ko lang mga tropa ko na nag-Beyblade. Alam naman nag-Beyblade dyan. So, ako yung anti-meta. Like, I'm highly competitive, but I wanna beat everybody else without using the meta stuff. So doon na nag-umpisa yun. Ito ako meta Pokemon. Hindi ako mag-i-EVs or IVs. Kaya para pagkatalo ko yung EV-IV Pokemon ko na wala lang, sobrang labo ng nature ng Pokemon ko. Skill issue na yun. Diba? So it's always been a fun thing for me. And I think looking back on it is a developmental thing. I don't think I would have been this hard on being non-meta or being aware of meta in every fandom I get into if it wasn't because of that one moment I realized that my EVs and IVs come. You're great.
Yun nga, parang kung ano something about Pokemon, parang dinala mo. Like ikaw, siguro, for example, bakit mo gusto ng Marvel because of Pokemon? Lalim ba? Sorry na.
Ako yung tao na super na over-attach na ito na like for example, it's a Pokemon, diba? Yung first ever Pokemon ko was Squirtle, like ever. Sobrang attach ko sa kanyang gawin.
Squirtle. Paano salita yung Squirtle? Paano salita yung Squirtle?
Like, yun, so parang, like this Pokemon, first, yun yung pinag-ulang game na parang, in-over-analyze mo. So, water type to. Yung kailangan yung malakas ko against ganito, hindi lang against ganito. Tapos, yung over-level ito. Yung pinagin, diba? Naglalaro ko. So, yung, like, siguro Pokemon din ang may kasalanan ng aking hyper-fixation on everything. So, parang, dahil sa sobrang in-over-analyze ko yung Pokemon ko, na mahilig lang na over-analyze ko.
Yes.
Ito, ano mga kayang gawin na ito? Ito, kaya ito. Tapos, same with other games, like, ano yung mga Pokemon-esque games, like, it's right na anime, yung Pokemon, yung Metabots na way. Wala na naman yung Metabots, nalala niya Metabots, tayo Metabots,
Nakain ng Magikarp yung mamaya.
Pokemon,
Nakain ng Magikarp.
Very, ang hero. Tapos, may mga trials. Tapos, meron siyang rival na medyo masulat and old. Tapos, meron isang babaeng character. Tapos, eventually, nanalo yung makulit na main character.
Yung talaga may maganda talaga pinapakita ko ang yes.
Pero yung ang main, sometimes even if you're an underdog, sometimes even if alam, pero through perseverance and sipag at syaga and striving to be the very best, like no one ever was.
The match
is my real life.
yeah.
So, main message naman talaga is if you strive to be the best version of yourself, you'll get off to where you want to be. Yes.
Gosh, good champion.
Parang, engaging yung singing. without you posting anything, di ba? In the game. In the game. So, I really love collecting. Tsaka nakaka-connect. Gusto ko kasi sa Pokemon yung mga hindi masyadong sikat sa Pokemon. Kasi sila, Squirtle, gusto. Ako yung mga parang may special attachment ako sa mga nanineglect na Pokemon. Naging Granny Ash. Yung hindi masyado, wala masyadong favorite kay Charmander. That's why Charmander is my favorite Pokemon. Pero Loom,
Skillbone. Si Cubone.
Oh no, Cubone. Marami may favorite kay Cubone.
What about Metapod?
Metapod.
Sorry, but he's the least favorite Pokemon. Metapod was kind of weird. Yeah, and he's not really strong. I'm so sorry.
100 Metapod to the Elite Four. It's just
Metapod
Harden
versus
forever.
Magikarp.
Ay, sila. Ayun, yun yung sa akin, collecting. May naisip ako kanina. Pero yun yung pinaka siguro yung reason kaya nahihilig din ako sa mga anime na nag-collect like Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh! Yun yung mga favorite ko. I think yun yung game.
Tsaka yung gagawin based sa mga sumunod ko. I really can relate. Kasi parang sa akin ako Pokemon really shape me as a person. Like, yun nga, parang naging competitive si Auntie dahil sa Pokemon. Parang mga gano'n. Ako parang, mas Pokemon really, kinalakas na yung pagiging love ko sa mga animals. Parang gano'n. So, I'm pretty sure everyone can relate, lalo na sa mga Gen Honors dyan na talaga Pokemon really shape us. Diba? Some way or another, diba? Pero, speaking of kayo, parang kanina, lagi yung talagang binabanggit si Ash and parang masagot na rin ni Short, pero elaborate. Parang gano'n. How did Ash, ano yung natutunan natin sa journey ni Ash in 25 years? Naging champion siya. Pero we have seen his struggle generation per generation. Diba? Parang, I mean, somewhere deep inside, may iba pa tayong pangbutan. Like this, we know na parang it's not over until it's over. And you have to keep going. Kahit yung tuloy na parang failure na nangyari sa iyo. Pero I know, I know meron pang ibang lesson talaga na natutunan niyo talaga. Parang, not just in life, but also like how you build your community. And each of us has our own community as a content creator. Pero I know one way or another, Ash, the fact that we influence us of building a community. So sisimulan natin kay Adrian. Sa'yo, Hans.
Sa akin, natutunan ako kay Ash. Lumandi ang mas maaga. 10 years old pa lang lumandi na. Aside from, dapat maging risk taker tayo. Kasi siya, di ba? Alam na niya yung disadvantage ng kalaban niya. Nagre-risk pa din siya. But apart from that, every one of us, meron tayong sarili-sariling phase. So, paano ko na-explain na maayos? Sarili-sariling phase. Like, your page name is different from my page name. No, ganun. Like, kunwari your, basta yun. May sarili-sarili. May iba-iba tayong timeline. Follow through is maybe a week. Follow through, ganun. Iba-iba tayong phase.
Yes, best example dyan is Team Rocket. It took like generation 6? Alola generation 7, bago nila natalo si Ash. Diba? Natalo nila si Ash, generation 7 na. Parang hindi, pero yung iba, Team Rocket Brown, Team Aqua, Team Plasma, natalo nila si Ash. Pero diba yung Team Rocket generation 7 na nila bago natalo si Ash. Yung natutunan nila.
Tsaka yung mga friends ni Ash.
Yes.
Even kung champion na, siya ano pa rin. Lumiyag na lang siya. Pero at least in the end naman. Na-reach naman yun.
How about you, Shark?
Natutuwa kay Ash na it's never too late. Kasi, like ako, ito na, ito kay JB, 93 ako pinanganak, 31 na ako.
Wait, 31?
Hindi, ano, kung nga, ako tanda na ako, pero yung, like, it took some time for me to figure out kung ano ba yung gusto kong gawin, ano ba yung purpose, sa tingin ko yung purpose ko sa buhay. Pero, ever since nung nag-start ako ng magawa ng content, doon ko naramdaman kung ano yung purpose.
So, doon parang nakamasa.
Parang nag-start ako ng content. Nung nag-start ako, doon ko naramdaman kung it's never too late to start. It's never too late to be passionate about something. It's never too late mag-succeed. Kahit na, kasi meron tayong culture na parang ang tanda mo na. Ang dami mo eh, nagpapagod ako ba eh.
Oo.
Meron tayong
Ang feeling is you.
Diba? Ang tanda mo na.
Ang tatanda mo na, puro okay na ka.
Bumibili ka pa rin ng laruan. Diba? Meron ganong toxic culture na naka-ingrain
Ako kasi
sa atin.
Yes.
Pero ang gusto ko lang sabihin is, no matter who you are, from whatever background, ikaw, kung saan ka magaling, ano man ang sexual orientation mo, ano yun, you can just love what you love.
Yes.
Let people enjoy things. Diba? So, ayun nga, it's never too late to succeed kung na-discourage ka man na, malapit ako mag-30, wala pa ako mag-30, malapit ako mag-30. Ako din! Ako din! Kung kahit na yun, hindi ko alam ready na ako mag-work in corporate naman. Pero eventually, I found my, feeling ko, I found my calling, I found my purpose. Ano yun, just kasi yung pag-share ng stories, pag-share ng ang tawag ko dito, reverse gatekeeping. Yung pag meron akong gusto ko sinishare na, kailangan ko gusto ko yung ikaw din.
Agree, 100%.
So, yung for me to find something, diba? For me to find success, relative success, in something that I love doing, which is sharing the things that I love. Malapit na ako ng 30 mo, bago ko na ako. If kaya kong gawin, kaya naman.
Kaya nga nila nakita siya po na siya ka.
Thank you.
And good night. I think for me, besides perseverance, I learned from Ash, it's kind of, no matter, like everybody's going through their own thing, so as much as possible, as much as you can, treat everybody with love and respect. No matter where they are. Minsan alam mo pag nasungitan ka ng server or something, maybe they're having a bad day, maybe you're having a bad day. To the best of your ability, just try to understand everybody because everybody's going through their own thing. Sabi nga niya, everybody has their own pace. Di mo alam kung ano pinagdadaanan nila. And if it wouldn't hurt you to give them a smile, to give them a compliment, to maybe just talk to them if you think that they're down. Maybe that one moment of 3 minutes that you give them could be a life-changing thing for them. It could be pivotal. So, with Ash kasi, diba? Hindi naman siya namimili ng Pokemon kahit ano, inaano niya yun. Ano siya pakialam eh. Kahit ilang beses siya i-thunderbolt, ilang beses siya i-firebend. Yung time siya, ay, makinig sa kanya eh. But he's just like, you know, I love you, man. I feel like dati si Gengar, pinabayaan. But he's like, no, I got you. So you never know what kind of impact you can have in somebody's life. So always think about the butterfly effect that you can do. Because one good deed that you do for one person could have a shockwave of good things to a bunch of other people down the future. It could possibly save their lives or something. Hindi mo rin alam pinagdadaanan. So if you can be a good piece of influence or energy towards somebody, do it to the best of your ability. Thank you, Ash.
And for me, siguro yung sa haba ng proseso. I think, a lot of people would say, kung hindi ka pinalaya si ganito, kung hindi ka sinoli ng ganyan, baka better na siya, baka nanalo na siya doon dating nagkapa. I mean, everyone will catch siya. May mga sabihin na natin, decision siya na he not necessarily agree with, but he has a certain way of moving things right. And he did right by everyone around him too. He did not really cut corners, he did not really, do things just for the sake of to get an edge over people. Even though other people were doing it. So, I think, kaya lahat tayo nag-rejoice with Ash right here. Kasi umabot sa point na naging joke na parang never na yata siya mananalo. Una sa natin na siya tumatanda, pangalawa hindi mo siya mananalo. Pero nakakatata pala yung trying up to the best na ability nila. Diba? Na sabihin nila na hindi natin dapat yung resulta. Pero nangyari kami yun, hindi natin malaman ng yung proseso. So I think si Ash, whatever yung ups and downs ng dreaming mo, yun naman yung paganda ng story. So kung yung ups and downs natin sa buhay, napapaganda yung story natin yun. Para eventually, if we get something good, I hope there are people around us who will celebrate with us because we get it. So yun.
Anyway, medyo sabi nyo na lahat, gusto ko pag na-expect nyo na i-tag ko. Pero then, just kidding. Yeah, pero okay. For me, siguro be more general. Kasi yung journey ni Ash, I think the whole story, ang tinuturo niya sa'yo is a master was once a beginner. So, yun yung lagi kong naalala sa kanya. Nilista ko na talaga para hindi ko makakalimutan. Yun nga, so I was talking to Bertie, sabi ko, you know, yung Pokemon naman kasi it's not about, kung sino yung pinakamalakas na Pokemon, kung sino yung pinaka-brutal na Pokemon, but it is all about Ash's journey to becoming the best Pokemon trainer. Kasi nasa kanta pa nga, di ba? I wanna be the very best. No one ever was to catch them in my real test. To feel the best my goal. O, di ba kumanta? Pero, ayun nga. So, for me in life, siguro, if you want something, just start to do it. Right now, andun ako sa my content creation journey. And andun ako sa point where I found my tribe na, you know, na nagpupush sa akin and encourage sa akin to continue doing my best in the industry or profession na I've chosen. So I guess, di ko na makakabayan. Yun na. A master was supposed to be beginner. Trust the process, that's it.
And also yung sabi I like the sinabi ni Coach na, because you have to remember that although we have maybe many regrets in the past and things that we wish we could have done, what's done is done, but also remember every hardship and mistake you've made in the past made you who you are today. So focus on the present and then the future. It's not holding on to the past.
Like, ano talaga eh, parang the journey is not about, but I agree with it's not about like which Pokemon you catch. It's about how you love that Pokemon. I know everyone will agree that Pikachu is not the strongest Pokemon.
Overrated.
Yes. Hindi natin overrated si Pikachu, but because of Pikachu and Ash friendship, bond, love, and how they, share their pain with other Pokemon teams, lalo na sa Pikachu, diba? But for the end of the day, Pikachu made Ash a Pokemon champion. Yes. Amen? Can I get an amen up in here?
Yes.
Yes, that's it for today. So I hope you guys enjoy. May request. Ano pang request? Best evolution.
What is the most superior evolution now? What is the best evolution?
Sino? Okay. Per person, isa-isa. Ako, for Unite sa Unite, Umbreon ako. Unite. Sure na, alam ko lang kanalig ko mga sa Umbreon. Umbreon foul play yan.
Nag-isip kasi sa akin, it's always been Espeon because as a kid, it just looked the coolest. with the two tails. It's purple. I just like the color purple. Sylveon, I mean, I started out with the original Evolutions, but down the line, Sylveon is really cool. But I know yung mga original ones. That's true. So statistically, yeah. But also, Vaporeon is the closest to human in anime.
Vaporeon? Ako si Glaceon. Glaceon is my favorite. Dahil favorite ko to, may isang ang tawag mo. Kasi matagal na ako, di ba? Matagal na sa community. Sa Pokemon community, parang 2022 pa ata ako. Bago pa ako maging content creator, follower ako ni Ice, kasi si Ice. Yan. Tsaka ni Araki the Gaming. So, si Ice kasi may hindi sa Ice type Pokemon. Kaya naninig din ako yung Glaceon sa kanya. Isa si Ice.
A second, my good sir, I will be the one to approach you. Hi, yes sir, you have a question.
My question is, based on BGC, which evolution is the most superior?
Which is the most superior?
Because we are in market, no, we are in BGC. So, based on sa BGC, I think Sylveon will say mo ang pinakamagandang taga-BGC pa.
Well, sa napanood kahapon, nakita ko Sylveon na. It's Sylveon. Like Sylveon Pixelate. Pixelate na sa beauty. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Kuya. Yes, so before we go, syempre, diba, don't forget to follow our TikTok page members here. And Andy, meron daw pag-giveaway si Red Queen Andy.
Yes, and kasi sabi ko nga, since this is my first time to attend a Pokemon community gathering, and I'm very happy to be here to share with you why I love Pokemon. So I have here with me some of my Deco-chan stickers collection from Japan. So sabi ko lang, these are vintage stickers ng Pokemon. 25 years old na itong mga stickers na to. Yung iba, some of them. Ayun, so if you guys would wanna say hi later on, ikot-ikot kami.
Some of those stickers are older than some of the people in the crowd.
Yeah. So yun, I'm willing to give this for free. Don't forget, ayun, if you want to be friends, I'm very open to it. You can follow me on my social media page. It's @RedQueenAndy. Pare-pares lang yan on Facebook and Instagram. Just say hi and I will reply back. And I'm pretty sure marami pa akong stickers sa buy. So if ever mag-be, bibigay nila ako. Thank you.
Social sa Coach Abby content ko, Coach Abby IG, Coach Abby FB, depende sa platform. Kaya nila. Ayan, so we're gonna talk to you kung sino yung magpa-interview and talk to us. We're gonna go in and stickers. So let us know.
I'm @DrakeSpar on TikTok and pretty much everywhere else, so just follow me on DrakeSpar if you want to see fashion, geekdom, and kung ano ng kalokohan ko. Beyblade! Beyblade!
Hello everyone, @Galactic Shark on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. Ako yung that awkward guy on TikTok. Alright.
Do you want comedy, voiceover content, or magiging cloud chaser ng mga influencer? Follow me at Hans Calendez. Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram, Hans Calendez para mabilis ka hanap.
Thank you again so much, TikTok PH. And enjoy the day of Pokemon. Hindi pa tayo tapos. Marami pa tayong pasabog for today's video. Thank you again. Bye, ladies